This video will cover number 5 for the Chapter 4 final exam review. Now there's not a whole lot of space for this one, so I'm going to do this on a separate piece of paper. So in number 5, we are going to expand to x minus 5 to the 4th power. So remember, anytime you have an exponent that's larger than 2 or 3, we've used Pascal's triangle as a shortcut to expand it. So remember Pascal's triangle, to draw it, you start with a 1 in the top, then you have another 1 and a 1, and then to get the numbers that are below, that are in between numbers, you add. So you'll always have a 1 in the front and in the back, but then 1 plus 1 is 2. Then a 1 in the front and a 1 in the back. 1 plus 2 is 3, and 2 plus 1 is 3. 1 in the front, 1 in the back. 1 plus 3 is 4. 3 plus 3 is 6. 3 plus 1 is 4. A 1 in the front, a 1 in the back. 1 plus 4 is 5. 4 plus 6 is 10. 6 plus 4 is 10, and 4 plus 1 is 5. And you could keep going, but usually we don't really need more than this. So to use Pascal's triangle, we're going to look at the exponent, which is 4, and we're going to go down to the 4 plus 1 row, the 5th row. And if it helps, remember, look at this diagonal of numbers, and we're going to go to the row in Pascal's triangle that has a 4 in it. So we're looking at this row here. Okay. And this row, remember, this will give us the coefficients for the terms that we'll have after we expand. So I'm going to start with 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 blanks. So go ahead and write out 5 blanks like this. Okay. And these numbers will be the coefficients in order. So 1, 4, 6, 4, and 1. And then I go ahead and I set up 2 sets of parentheses on each blank. Because remember, in my expression here, 2x is my A term. That's what's going to go in the first set of parentheses on each blank. And then minus 5, negative 5, that's my B term. That will go in the second set of parentheses. And so now I'm going to go ahead and do the exponents. So 4 is the highest exponent here. So I'm going to start with 4 on my first set of parentheses and then decrease by 1 each time. So 4, 3, 2, 1, and 0. And then the same thing's going to happen, but going backwards on the second set of parentheses. So this one will have an exponent of 4, then 3, 2, 1, 0. And now I'm going to go ahead and just fill those in. So I'm going to have 2x in the first set of parentheses. So I'll just fill all those in with 2x. And then negative 5 will go in the second set of parentheses. So now I'm just going to go ahead and raise each of these to the powers. Okay. So remember, you have to raise everything inside to that exponent. Okay. So I'm going to have a 1 in the front, 2x to the 4th. So 2 to the 4th is 16. And then x to the 4th is x to the 4th. And negative 5 to the 0 power, anything to the 0 power is 1. Okay, so I'm going to be left with 1. Okay, I'm going to do 2x to the 3rd power. 2 to the 3rd power is 8. So I'll have 8x cubed. And then negative 5 to the 1st power is negative 5. Start with my 6. 2x squared. 2 squared is 4. and negative 5 squared is positive 25. 2x to the first is 2x, and negative 5 to the third power is negative 125. 2x to the 0 power is 1, and negative 5 to the fourth power is 625. Okay. So now I just need to multiply things to simplify. Okay, so 1 times 16x to the fourth times 1 is 16x to the fourth power. I'm going to multiply these coefficients. So 4 times 8 times negative 5 is negative 160. Multiply these numbers. So 6 times 4 times 25 is 600. 4 times 2 times negative 125 is negative 1,000. And then 1 times 1 times 625 is 625. And so that's my final answer in expanded form.